Hey guys, I am live right now to talk about the secret of how to thrive in a crisis. Not just survive, but thrive, especially when you have an online business. We are in a really unique position to put in some good work right now that is going to pay off tenfold in the near future. So if you guys are on here, just give me a like, a thumbs up so that I know you can see and hear me. Again, if you don't know me, I'm Kate Waldo Jones from Kate Waldo and Company, and I specialize in helping bloggers and influencers actually enjoy the life that they've created through blogging and see a lot of success that they can actually enjoy that success through their business. So welcome, and I hope that you guys are doing well. This is a kind of crazy time of a world crisis, and I'm not here to talk about that in specifics. What I'm here to talk about is how can we thrive out of what we have going on, and how can we make the best out of a crazy situation. And on a personal level, I live in New York City, I live in Brooklyn. It's kind of wild, and it is scary at times, but from a business perspective, I'm actually really excited for you guys. And that is because this is a really unique opportunity that we have right now to take the time to slow down. We are being forced to slow down. If you have kids at home or you're sharing your space that you didn't used to share your space, that is certainly a unique challenge. It is bringing different challenges to us that we have not had to deal with before. But when it comes to our business, I know that there are a lot of you that are really probably very stressed out right now, that you may have seen a decrease in partnerships, in collaborations, and if you sell services, maybe you've seen a little bit of a downswing in that. But I want to encourage you that this is the perfect opportunity to start working on the foundation of your business to build it up. And I think there's a really big misconception that when things change and shift, maybe there's a crisis, be that a worldwide pandemic, or you personally have maybe someone sick in your life that you have to take care of, or maybe it's just the economy is seeing like not a good swing, or there's a tornado that comes through your town. It can feel like you need to hold off on what it is that you do, and that you should just slow down and kind of lower your energy to conserve and save for what is to come. And that energy trickles down to everything. So if you slow down, if you lower the throttle on your business and on what you're doing, that has a ripple effect into everything, and it lasts for a long time. So on the other side of that, I do want to be clear that this is a time when it's a crisis, you need to focus on yourself and your own physical, mental, emotional well-being. That is number one. So make sure that you're getting a lot of rest and you are getting a workout in, getting your blood flowing, all these things. Those are really important, because if you don't do those things, you won't be able to think clearly for your business, right? So it all feeds into one another. So I'm not saying double down, work harder. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying this is a really unique opportunity that you have some extra time and some extra headspace to be able to create systems around everything that you do so that you can really thrive. And this is a time to shift gears. So if you've been focusing on bringing in brand collaborations and pumping out content, and just sort of being reactionary to everything that's coming to you, then this is a really great opportunity to kind of reframe and look at this as This is my time to slow down, to create the systems around everything that I'm doing, to start documenting that. And as you have a little bit more time, so when you are doing a blog post and you can spend the extra time to document what is the process behind exactly how we do this. It's an opportunity to look for inefficiencies in your process. How can we do this better? And hi, Kira. I see some of you guys on here. Give me a thumbs up if you can see this and you can hear me, because sometimes I don't know when it's going. So this is a really unique opportunity to start going through, looking for those inefficiencies in your processes, start documenting those processes. The reason that we do this is because that's what allows us to scale and to begin to create a more efficient process that we can also offload to other people that we bring onto our team, and it prepares you for that. So right now, more than ever, we're creating these systems. These systems can help us compensate in the current moment for the workload that we have. It's a really good time when you have less of a workload to put systems in place, because that gives you even more breathing room to stress test them, see how they work. You have your eyes on things a little bit more than you normally would, so you can see, how is this working with my whole process? Does this make sense? Is it efficient? Are there little pieces of this that I need to tweak and go back and fix? So that when everything starts to flow back into your life, you've kept up that energy level of, it's almost like the light on, if you turn off the open sign on your business, metaphorically, by saying, the world is in chaos and this is a crisis, I'm shutting down, then that's kind of a sign to the world of like, they're checked out. This is just, and it takes ramp up time to get back to say like, oh, wait, I am open for business and I am here, okay, the world's back again and I'm available. But if you continue with the momentum that you already have had going into the year, that you can keep that, you're just shifting, you're just pivoting into, instead of a lot of outreach or taking a lot of incoming things that are coming into your business, you're now pivoting and putting that energy and that time into creating systems around everything that you do so you can be more efficient in those processes. And then the light, that open sign, that neon open sign has been on. I'm not saying, please don't get me wrong on this, I'm not saying to work your butt off right now. I'm not saying work harder. I'm saying that this is an opportunity to pivot your focus and to keep that open sign, that neon open sign on, that people know that you're still there, that you can remain consistent for them, but you have that extra bandwidth right now to work on your systems, to build out that foundation for your business, that when everything starts to come back to normal, you're ready for it. You never had a lull in what you were doing. You may have pivoted from pitching or putting out affiliate links, writing a ton of blog posts, to instead working on your behind the scenes systems. But that's a good thing, because now when you're being asked to do those things, you're starting to pitch again. People are coming to you with collaborations and events and all these different things. You are ready for it because you have those systems in place. You've had the time to kind of tinker with them and to stress test them, and that then when everything starts again, you're ready for it. And you've already gone through that process. So you're using your time wisely. Renata, you're saying, I'm disappointed in some of my favorite small businesses and influencers who are fizzling and not doing anything, or who are being very negative about things. Yeah, I hear you. So it's a weird time for sure. So it is difficult to, you want to address things that are happening if you feel comfortable doing so, or just at least not be completely negligent and like hop on a plane and go do your travel recap. Probably not in good taste right now, but at the same time, people follow you for a reason. People follow your business page, your influencer page, because they want a certain type of content from you, right? And so they hope to still see that from you. It's okay if you want to scale back a little bit because you are physically feeling exhausted, mentally, emotionally. I won't lie, like this has been really hard on me too. It's very, especially being in the epicenter of what's going on in New York City, it's difficult. But I still feel this drive, and I'm so excited, especially for you guys, that this is a really good time and opportunity to be able to sow your oats, to plant your seeds, all those things. You're not going to see this explosive growth right now, but that really is, there's nothing that's worthwhile that is just an overnight fix. So that is you've seen that where you start your business and you create habits and you continue on those habits and they start to pay off. So this is that time that you are really creating those systems, looking for inefficiencies, creating a way to do things that is more efficient so you're ready for that flow of business that's going to come in, and you also feel mentally, physically, emotionally prepared for all of that. And you do through that, I think you'll also feel yourself feeling inspired that, again, in a different way of why do I do what I do? Why am I putting all these things in place? What is that? I encourage you to look at that take that as an opportunity to remember your why. Why are you here? You're here to educate, inspire, or entertain, or some combination of those things. And what does that look like for you? Why Kiera? Why Renata? Why are you guys bloggers? Why do you share what you do on the internet, on social media with these people? Revisiting that, this is a really good opportunity to say, okay, I have a reason that I started this in the first place for myself, for what I wanted my life to look like, to be able to never, ever, ever work at a desk again. I would assume that for most of you, that's your goal. So that's your personal why, is to have that freedom, that flexibility to actually be able to create a business that you enjoy, that feeds all the things that are fun and exciting to you, but you also make a living from it, right? But also at the same time, you have time to enjoy that. It's not just trading a desk job for a terrible boss, which is yourself, that you never let yourself go on vacation or enjoy anything. So revisiting that why for yourself and revisiting that why for your people. What is it about you that makes you special? What is your zone of genius that you are sharing with people that nobody else has, that you have a unique take on? So through this process, I really hope that you take advantage of this. This is your time to dig in, to keep that open sign on, and to be able to thrive throughout a crisis. And that doesn't mean that this isn't bad. That doesn't mean that you continuing is all for the better. It's not negating that this particular crisis or any other crisis in your life is it doesn't negate the seriousness of that. It just means that you are continuing to serve your purpose that you came on this planet for, right? Okay, so I hope that makes sense. I hope that all that comes together for you. I really want to hear your thoughts on this, and I want to hear what you guys are doing for the coming weeks of what you're planning to work on and what you're planning to do to keep that open sign on, to pivot and to make this an even better situation than it could have been. This is a really great opportunity that we're afforded, that we have to slow down and everything's kind of put on pause, and you can take advantage of that time. Also take care of yourself. That's really important. So I want to hear what you guys think about this. and the comments are a little bit delayed. So I'm gonna sign off, but I will follow up with you guys and listen to the rest, respond to the comments too. So I hope you guys are staying healthy and well, and keep that energy. Stay excited, because you had a reason to do this in the first place, and people want to see and hear from you. All right, guys, I'll see you later.